I'm gonna scoot back to my mat. And hopefully, everybody at this point has managed to come up with some makeshift props. If you don't have blocks, then hopefully you've managed to get your hands on a couple big books or something. And if you don't have a strap, hopefully you have found just a belt at home or something that you can use in place of a strap. We won't do anything where we need the great, big, huge, long strap, but you may just want something. So let's, Johnny, hey, scoot. So let's start off today just sitting in a comfortable position here. So if it helps you here to sit up on a blanket like I am, then find something to sit on, or a pillow or a cushion of some sort. But we really want our knees to be the same or lower than our hips. It's just not doing us any favors to have our knees hanging up way high. So give yourself that moment to find what you need so that your knees can be lower than your hips. And then once you're here, just allow yourself to settle in. You can move around a little bit if you want to. Start slowing your breath, maybe moving the head a little bit. You can either close the eyes or just make them sort of sleepy. But really slowing the breath here, letting the morning go. Making your breath loud enough so that you can hear it. Think of it like the sound of the ocean. Now imagine your torso like a big cup. And on every inhale, you're filling that cup. Whatever you imagine is fine. Liquid, marbles, vodka. All the way to the brim. And then as you exhale, that level is going down. You're emptying that cup, squeezing out all the air so your cup is all the way empty. And on your inhale, you're filling it again, slowly, slowly, all the way to the brim. And then emptying on your exhale. Keep going with that. Keep filling and emptying your cup. Relax your shoulders. Hold on to that slow, steady, controlled breath. And then slowly start to blink open your eyes. And start giving yourself some shoulder rolls here. So pull your shoulders forward, up towards your ears, and then back and down. Really slow and controlled here. Thinking about the way your shoulder blades are moving as you move your shoulders. They're separating, pulling forward, then they're pulling up and towards each other and down. Then reverse your direction, rolling the other way. Now bringing your fingertips to your shoulders. Find big circles with the elbows, pulling them forward, up and around. Again, slower is better here. Don't just whip the elbows around, but really finding this range of motion in your shoulders. Finding that full movement and that full stretch. And then reverse the direction. One more circle here, and then releasing the fingers, just sort of both arms, one at a time. Really reaching here, finding this full extension with the arms, and then reverse the direction. Those are swimming the opposite direction here. And then bringing your right hand to your left knee or your thigh. Twist back gently. Long spine here. Relax your shoulders down. Keep your face relaxed. Stay here for your inhale. And on your exhale, hold the twist. Just turn your head to look over that front shoulder. Nice and slow. And then as you inhale, turn your head back again. And exhale, look over that front shoulder. Really slow movement. Don't just throw the head. Give yourself 2 more. Sorry guys, dog interference. And then after you've done the 2, then switch sides. Find your twist the other direction. This dog is my naughty boy. He's the one that'll bark and knock cameras over, get in the way. In your twist here, relax your knees. Relax your face. Now same thing, stay here for your inhale. And then as you exhale, hold the twist and turn your head to look over that front shoulder. And And then inhale, turn back again. And exhale, just turn the head. And give yourself 2 more at your own breathing pace. After your last one, release. And bring your more awkward leg to the front. So switch your legs. And reaching our hands behind us, your fingers are going to point behind you, towards the wall behind you. You can be flat palmed or up on your fingertips, it doesn't matter. And start to lift the chest here. Squeeze your shoulder blades closer to each other in the back. Look up if it's okay with your neck. If that does not feel great on your neck, then just keep looking forward as you lift your chest. Keep breathing. And on your next exhale, release. And hold on to your knees. And really rounding the spine here. Tuck your chin, even rocking back a bit on your sitting bones. And just hold here. It's a bit of a shallower breath when you're all tucked in like this, and that's okay. And then slowly release. We're going to do that once more each way. So reach the hands back and start to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift the chest. Imagine a helping hand behind your back, behind your chest, helping you just lift, lift, lift a little bit higher. Slowly release, and then rounding again, holding onto the knees or the shins, and then rounding the spine. Think about pressing your upper spine towards the wall behind you. And then release. Now, if you're sitting on something, let's go ahead and set that to the side. And come to all fours. And finding yourself set up here, your wrists under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. And then give yourself just a little bit of wiggle here. So whatever feels good in all fours. The spine wants to round again. And maybe you want to find some stretches in your side. Just see what feels good here as you settle in. And then finding your back nice and flat here. Spread your fingers wide. And really press down into all 10 fingertips. Really nice, strong base here. Now we're going to straighten the right leg, keeping the toes tucked underneath us on the ground. And really pressing into the ground with that right foot and that right leg. Really strong here. Unlock the elbows if they're locked. And then release and switch sides. Straighten the left knee, tuck the toes under on the ground, and then press that foot into the ground. You're really finding a lot of activation here through that leg and in your core. And release that knee again. Now tucking the right toes under again. And we're going to pull that left foot out to the left and plant the right foot down. And then come up in a supported side plank here. And reaching higher with that hand, like somebody's pulling your hand up. Circle that arm forward. Let some imaginary friend keep pulling on that hand and circle it around. So you're finding this really strong reach the whole way. One more big slow circle here. And then reverse the direction. Reaching as far as you can in every direction. And after 3 circles that way, we're going to come back to the center and switch sides. So bringing the right knee down, left knee up. And we're going to pull that right foot out to the side and plant the left down. And find your side plank. Really reaching down into that left foot. Reach up a little bit higher. And then 3 slow circles, reaching forward, down and around. So imagine somebody dangling a $20 bill here, just out of your reach for this whole circle, and you're reaching for it. You want it. And then switch directions. And after your 3rd circle that way, we're going to come back to all fours. And then take a small step back with the knees. And then just come to a modified plank here. So staying on the knees, unlock the elbows, pull the core strong. And then slowly releasing all the way down. Belly and chest come down together. And then rest here for a moment. Let the wrists relax. You can rest on either ear. Let the feet relax to the sides. And bringing your hands underneath your shoulders again, but maybe just a little bit wider. And turn your hands so that your pointer finger is pointing forward instead of your middle finger. And squeezing the elbows in tight that way to the sides of your body. Reach back with all 10 toes. Now stay down here for your inhale. And as you exhale, pull the chest forward and up. Just a gentle cobra here. Inhale your way down. I know it feels a little backwards breathing this way. And exhale your way up. That keeps your core strong as you lift. Inhale down. And exhale up. Now hold here, but keep breathing. And just take a peek at your right shoulder. See if it can pull back some more. Your left shoulder. See if it can pull back some more. Really wide in the front of the body. And then exhale, release all the way down. Let the arms relax again. The feet relax. Let your belly fall heavy towards the mat. Now bringing the hands under the shoulders again. Press yourself up to all fours. And then bring your knees wider here. Your toes closer together. And then sit back in this active child's pose. Reach the arms forward. Resting here either on your chin or your forehead. See what feels better for you. Sometimes it feels good to bring a block under the forehead if the floor just seems awfully far away this morning, or a pillow, whatever you have on hand. If your hips aren't wanting to rest back towards your feet, then put a pillow or something behind your seats. Help your body out. With every exhale, let your hips relax a little bit more. Let your chest, your arms, your armpits melt a little bit more towards the mat. Then walking your arms and your torso towards the right. And keep reaching with that left arm. And let that right arm relax all the way in towards the body. Really finding that nice long stretch down the left side. And slide that right hand forward again and take it to the left. This time reaching with the right hand, let the left hand slide in. back towards the center. Coming up to all fours again. And then again, taking a small step back with the knees. Tuck the toes underneath. And find downward facing dog. Moving it out here. Walking it out into legs. Really pressing up through the arms. And then your choice here. Either walking your feet to your hands or your hands to the feet. Or just meet it in the middle. Whatever's going to work best for you. And then we're going to inhale, come halfway up, find a really long spine. And exhale, fold. Nice soft knees. And then inhale, halfway up. This time bring your hands around the back and press down the backs of your legs as you fold forward. A little massage there. A couple more of those. Inhale halfway. And then exhale, pressing down the backs of your legs. At your own breathing pace. One more of these. And on your next inhale, flat back, rise all the way up. And exhale, hands down the center line. And then bring yourself sideways on your mat. We're going to use the whole length here. Bring the legs nice and wide. And then turn the toes out. So your toes and your kneecaps are facing the same direction. And then finding a bend in the knees here. Now, we don't want our weight on our hands here, not today. So bringing the backs of your wrists, or the tops of your wrists, just right inside your knee. This is going to show us about how far to lean forward. Just a few breaths here, maybe coming just a little bit lower. On your next inhale, rise all the way up. And then turn your toes so they're either forward or maybe just slightly in. And we want our legs to be wide enough, our feet to be wide enough, that even just standing here, we'll be finding just a little bit of a stretch here in our thighs, just a hint. So that will look different on everybody. And then inhale here, bring your arms overhead, lift the chest, and exhale, fold forward. And then come halfway up, long spine. And fold forward again. And halfway up. And exhale, fold. And then come halfway up again. And hold here, keep breathing. Either flat palmed, maybe on your fingertips or on your blocks or books. Bringing your hands right underneath your shoulders. Squeeze your shoulder blades back down your spine. Strong core here. And then walking the hands closer to each other. And on your next inhale, bring the right arm all the way up, twisting open. And then as you exhale, release it back down. And inhale, other side, left open. And exhale, use your whole exhale to bring it back down. Now keep going with this at your own breathing pace. You're inhaling open and you're exhaling closed. Make sure to use your whole breath to get from point A to point B. Give yourself one more each side. Then looking forward here, long spine. Bring your hands to your hips. Squeeze the elbows back like you're squeezing a basketball. And then rise up. And just heel toe the feet in or just step it in. Now bringing the feet just a comfortable distance apart here. And come to a tree pose, whatever version of tree you like. So you may just have the ball of your foot down with the heel in front of the opposite shin. That's a really good option. You may want to find your foot to your calf. And I know that the knee seems like a really handy handle to sort of grip to, but let's skip the knee. Knees don't like to be pressed on. Maybe you want to find your thigh. These are all perfectly good options. You can bring your branches wherever they like to grow in your tree. Branches are a personal choice. Ooh, these pants are slippery. Stand really tall. Relax your face. And then slowly, completely on purpose, release and find the other side. So find that balance in the standing leg first. Really rooting down. And then whatever version you like here, whatever feels good. There's not one way better than the other. It's however you choose to take your tree. They're all correct. Really grow tall here. You guys can hear my dog snoring. He's curled up in the chair right next to the camera. And then slowly, completely on purpose, release. Shake out the legs. And then let's bring ourselves back down to the mat. And sitting with both legs in front of us. And trying to sit really tall here. Belly button in, low ribs in, reach the arms forward. Spread the fingers wide here. And we're just going to slowly release the hands down, tinting the fingers wherever the arms fall. Depending on all of our body shapes, torso length, arm length, this will look different on everybody. Just enough support here so you can press up just a little bit through the fingers. Now really snapping your belly button in towards your spine. See if that right leg can find just a little bit of air. And then release. See if the left can lift just a little bit. And then release. And the right. And then the left. And release. If you're really brave, you want to try both together, go ahead. Otherwise, just find the right again. And release. Either both again or find the left. And release. And scoot yourself forward a little bit, bending the knees. And then find the hands behind the knees. Sit really tall here. Relax your shoulders down. Strong core. Turn your head to look over the right shoulder. And then over the left. And then looking forward again. Now before we come to laying back, find your strap or belt or whatever you're using as a strap and bring it next to you. And let's lay it all the way back. Pull the knees into the chest. And rocking a bit from side to side. And settling back here in the center. Keep the right knee pulled in and bring the left leg down flat. Keep pulling the right knee towards the right shoulders. Think more shoulder than chest. And flex that left foot. Pull that pinky toe back towards the knee. Keep that leg nice and strong. This foot on the right leg, you can just relax it. You can point it and flex it, move it around. Whatever feels best. Keep that left one nice and strong. Maybe even pressing that left heel a little bit forward. Taking your time, nice and easy, switch sides. However you want to get there, there's no rush. Pulling the left knee and right leg extended. Right foot, the extended leg, flex that foot, maybe pressing that heel just slightly forward. Think about making that leg longer. The left foot can do whatever it wants. It's a free foot. right knee, pull it up to join the left. Grabbing on to your strap, just set the left foot down on the ground. And we're gonna lasso this right foot and extend that leg straight up. So give yourself here enough space in your strap so that your leg is mostly straight without locking and your shoulders are relaxed. And then gently pulling that right leg towards your right shoulder. So again, it's more shoulder than chest, just slightly outside the body. And then this left leg can stay bent like it is, or you can bring it down flat. Either way is correct. But if you bring it flat, then flex that foot again. Pull the pinky toe back towards the knee. Now with your best strap switching technique, we're going to switch sides. So get the left foot in there and bring the right one down. Starting with that right knee bent. And then gently pulling that left leg towards the left shoulder. Every exhale, relax into it just a little bit more. And this right leg can stay bent, or it can come down flat. If it's flat, flex that foot. Johnny Dog is just snoring away over there. Now switching sides again. Bring the strap around the right. Now same thing here, this left leg can either be bent or flat, both ways are correct. But this time, keeping the left hip down, we're going to bring that right leg out towards the right. Your right hip will tell you when to stop. If that left leg is down flat, make sure that that foot is flexed. It's nice and strong here. More important here for that left hip to be down than for this right leg to come low. We want our hips to stay neutral. Coming back to the center. Switch sides again. Right leg is either bent or down flat. Holding the strap with the left hand, or bringing that left leg out towards the left. Feel free to prop up on whatever you want to here. If that right leg is down flat, flex that foot. And we're keeping this right hip down. It's no good to let it pop up. It's a much stronger, safer stretch if you keep it down. Slowly, carefully, back to the center. Switch sides again. This time, holding on to the strap or your foot with the left hand, we're going to draw that leg across the body to the left. Roll on over onto that left hip, and then look to the right. That bottom leg can just relax now. Again, feel free to prop this foot up on whatever you would like. Books, pillows, whatever. It doesn't have to go all the way to the floor. Slowly, carefully come back to the center. Switch sides one last time. Left leg up. Holding on with the right hand this time. And letting that leg come across the body to the right. Roll on over onto that right hip. And then look to the left. That bottom leg can relax now. Slowly, carefully, come back to the center. And then bend both knees, bring them into the chest. Either rocking side to side or maybe front to back. Whatever you feel like your spine needs right now. And then as you're ready, start making your way towards your Savasana, corpse pose. Use whatever props you like, whatever you have handy at home to make yourself completely comfortable, completely relaxed. Giving yourself a few moments here to make whatever adjustments you need to make to become even more comfortable. Whatever helps the body relax fully. Letting your eyes drift closed. And bringing your awareness to the color blue. As though you're laying on the ground, looking up at a blue sky. Feel the warm earth beneath you. The sun is gentle on your skin. And the softest, warm breeze. Now, any thought that flits across your mind, assign it to a cloud shape. Dark, sad thoughts can be stormy clouds. Benign thoughts of dishes in the sink can be white clouds. And on your inhale, just summon the power of the wind. And as you exhale, send that cloud floating away. Keep assigning thoughts to cloud shapes and breathing them away until nothing remains but a blue bliss. Finding first the sound of my voice, then finding small movements with your body, your fingers, your toes, your face. Bringing your awareness back to your limbs, back to the mat. Taking your time, maybe bending one knee and then the other. Rolling to either side. And slowly making your way back to a seated position. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your space, your breath, your practice. Namaste.